Hey there, LEGO fans! Welcome back, Alex here. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at the new added level to the retro bowling alley. This second level contains an arcade and a diner. It is a MOC design by Brick Artisan. I'm a huge fan of Brick Artisan's MOCs. In fact, there's a lot of MOCs that I have in my city. It's very well represented. So a big thanks again to Brick Artisan for helping me with this collaboration. I'm very excited to have this thing as the latest and greatest MOC of yours in my city. And as you can see, it is very reminiscent of a certain modular called Downtown Diner, and that is because a lot of the inspiration for this comes from that particular modular. In fact, you can use a lot of the pieces from that modular building in this. However, you'll have probably over 700 pieces left over. I'm not sure people want to sacrifice their Downtown Diner to make this, but who knows. Now, I sourced my pieces for this from LEGO PICKABRICK Online. So LEGO really wants you to know, by the way, that they offer pieces as well. So it's not always just Bricklink that we have to get our pieces from. So you can go on the LEGO website, and their PAB Online has a lot of different pieces that you can order for your MOC. Now, a few weeks ago, I was starting my build on this. In fact, I did a video of it, and I was gung-ho, and then I had to hit the brakes because I found out that I did not have the right color of pieces. You see all these tan pieces around the sides? Well, apparently I got yellow pieces because there's an interesting name for these bricks that are a little bit different. And apparently these tan bricks are called brick yellow. So I got yellow pieces. That's how that all got mixed up. So I had to order it again. And they came really fast though, thank goodness. Only like 5 days I got them, so I was able to finish this thing really quick, but getting to it took a long time. But let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. It is, well, it's twice the size, isn't it? It's big. It's got some girth to it. It's almost like it's supposed to look like this in the first place. So really happy with how this turned out. As you can see, Brick Artisan did a great job of continuing kind of like the design of this thing from the bottom section to the upper section here as well. I was a little nervous though, that I was gonna have to deconstruct the lower level a little bit to accommodate this, but I was very happy to find out all I had to do really was remove those 3 arcade games at the lower level and put a stairway there, of course, to access the upper level. So that was pretty nice. Let me go ahead and show you guys how this thing opens up because, of course, it is modular. So the roof elements, or the roof sections, I should say, are going to be the same. No change there. We take these off the same way. They just go on the new edition, like so. Let me get these out of the way here. And I like the fact that he decided to build this thing in 2 sections. So you have the diner section here, and then you have the awesome arcade section right here. So let's go ahead and take a look inside these. So here is the diner, and again, very reminiscent of the Downtown Diner. Of course, Kim says in the description of the MOC that there is a lot of inspiration from that, so we're not going to be too surprised by that. But yeah, you come up these stairs right here, and yeah, to access the arcade, you do have to walk through the diners. I love how this looks. I love the color scheme. I love the booths. I love that there's waffles all over the place. Fantastic. And of course, he has the jukebox in here as well. And that kitchen looks amazing. Yeah, in fact, I think the kitchen is kind of the highlight of the diner, honestly. And of course, I love the fact that he put a bathroom in here. Bathrooms are very important. You got to make sure that your local people can go to the bathroom at the diner here. Also, love the fact that we've got the classic black and white checkered floor. Loving that. So next door to the diner, we have the arcade. I like how they have these glass walls. So if you're eating there, you can't help but to look through these and see everybody having a great time in the arcade and wanting to go there after your meal. So when you walk in here, immediately to your left, there's a couple of soda machines. They're identical. I guess they're soda machines. Get a fizzy pop. And then on the other side, of course, we have the gift shop, which has all kinds of Tinker toys and trinkets. And it looks like we got kind of like a wannabe Wally there. That might be the grand prize there at the top. I'm not sure how many tickets he costs. Maybe like 10,000. I don't know. Did you guys ever save a lot of tickets and get a cool prize? Let me know in the comments below what was the best prize you ever got at a arcade that you get tickets for. I would be curious to know. I think the best one I ever got was probably an eraser. Yeah, pretty sad. Then we go into the arcade, and let's go around here. We have, at the left here, there are 2 arcades that are pretty generic, and it would be nice if you had some stickers. You get some custom stickers to slap on here. It would be pretty nice. Then in the corner here we have this green driving machine and the blue arcade with the stick here. These are from the original set. Next to those two games we have, I think, a dancing game. I don't really know. I'm guessing. I don't really do a lot of arcades. I'm guessing this is some sort of dance machine here in that neon green color. And of course, what arcade wouldn't be complete without a very obnoxious claw machine with cheap teddy bears inside and a claw with no grip that costs way too much money, that's impossible to control. And can you tell that I'm a little bit sour about claw machines? Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Next to that, we do have a shooting game with some targets here. Then next door to that, we have another shooting game. This is an arcade that actually came from the bottom level. And then we also have another generic game here, or arcade, that is green color, maybe an alien invasion. You can have it be whatever you want. And then probably my favorite, here in the middle is an ice hockey machine or an air hockey machine. Gosh, that looks good. And I love how it's right there in the middle. Love it. And that, you guys, is the arcade and the diner. A fantastic MOC. Very happy to have this added to my retro bowling alley. And man, you know what? This whole building is really a one-stop shop for family fun, for a group of friends, or going on a date. You get in here, you do some bowling, you get a snack from the snack shack down here, go upstairs, have a full-on meal, have some waffles, burn off those calories on the dance machine over here, lose some money in the claw machine. You're good to go, right? I mean, yeah, the fun never ends here at the Retro Bowling Alley / diner / arcade. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing back together, take it downstairs, place it back in the city, and see how it looks. I have carefully placed the bowling alley back in the city, and it looks pretty darn good as expected. I will also say that adding the floor makes it look better next door to these apartment buildings here, because they were much taller than it previously. It's also interesting to note that the building on the far left is also a design by brick artisans. So man, his influence is really all over the place in my city. But you know what? That is a good thing. So there it is, guys. The additional floor of the diner and arcade is now open for business to serve the Minneapolis area, and I think there's going to be a lot of people interested in going there with that additional floor. But I'm curious also, guys, before I end this video, to know what your thoughts are on the LEGO website's Pick-a-Brick online option. Is that something you guys use to source your bricks from, or do you prefer using Bricklink more? What are the pros and cons in your opinion? I'd like to know. So let me know in the comment section below. And as always, you guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.